That's Jim Montgomery as the Bruins get ready for the Leafs and Game 2 this evening. And I don't know if you buy that or not. I mean, is he still trying to figure out who his goaltender is going to be tonight?
No chance.
I mean, either you went into it knowing that you were going to stick with what you were going to dance with what brung you
right
all season long, or you're going to have to go with Swayman tonight because Swayman looks so good on Saturday night.
All right, so I guess the biggest question then for the room is, do we believe going into it that they were going with a goalie rotation?
Yes.
Okay.
You do?
I do, yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Courtney.
Did the man die?
Yep, I do.
All right, so
I do.
I was given a "Did the Man Die? He Did" shirt.
Yes.
At the brunch on Saturday.
From Chris in the Truck.
From Chris in the Truck. I think I might wear that Friday. I'll save it for the road show, I think. But thank you to Chris in the Truck for the shirt.
All right. So, Courtney, if you believe that, then you think he's lying to us that he knew.
He's not lying. He's just not telling us.
All right, he's not telling us.
Which is fine.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't care.
Is there a chance, though, that the way Swayman played,
his new name, Jeremy Swayman?
Yes, might have swayed him from going with, oh, damn, we did have a plan of rotating, but he played so good, maybe he's put him in a position right now where he's still not 100% sure if he wants to stick what he originally planned.
If he does that, that's when he's going to get himself into trouble. I think that if he went with the rotation, talked to Swayman, talked to Ullmark, and said, hey, guys, this is what's going to happen. Won't matter how good you play, how well you play, we are going to do the goalie rotation throughout this postseason. Mm-hmm. And then he ends up going back on his word after Swayman was hot on Saturday night. That's when he's going to find himself in hot water.
If Swayman plays the way he did Saturday night, again tonight, and I think he starts tonight, throughout the playoffs, you will not see Linus Ullmark. Like, if Swayman keeps doing what he did Saturday night, you're not going to see another goalie.
So, Curtis, do you think if he starts tonight, was that the rotation that it was going to be 2-2?
Nope. It was already the interruption. The rotation lasted 0 days.
Right.
Because Swayman, I think the reason you're hearing that, if Monty had already decided that the first two were Swayman, he would have told us Swayman starting. But the fact that he's not lets you believe that he was initially planning on giving each a start at home because you get the final change. The hockey fans may not know it the way I do. It's very important in the playoffs. It's also in the regular season. But the home team gets to set up the matchups. So it wouldn't have been that fair if you gave Swayman both games at home and forced Ullmark to start 2 on the road.
Right.
So the fact that he's not telling you tells me that it was initially going to be Linus, but it will be Swayman tonight.
Yes. That he and Curtis is spot on, and the play of Swayman went threw a whole monkey wrench into that plan. Like, God damn, you Swayman. You couldn't have let up at least 2 goals?
Yeah, I mean, it's as old as, shinny, that if you have a hot goaltender, then you stick with a hot goaltender in the playoffs. So that's what you're saying is that you can't, if you're sitting there this morning and you're Jim Montgomery, you can't do anything other than start Jeremy Swayman tonight.
Yeah, because you're just, all you're doing is now you're taking a goalie who played so well, you're going, all right, we're sitting him, and now you're putting in a goalie who hasn't played, and now this goalie that goes in, he has to stand on his head. He has to. Because you don't want to be the guy that goes in there after Swayman played so well, and then you lose game 2. So I think what Montgomery's got to be thinking about that. I know I'd be thinking about that and going, you know what? Maybe our plan was to rotate, but Swayman played too good. Swayman, you get to start in game 2.
But then don't you think that last year weighs on his mind a little bit when it comes to making that decision?
No, I think the only thing that weighs on his mind from last year is that when he realized that Linus was too hurt, he should have sat him. That's the only thing I think that weighs on his mind. I think he's happy with going with one guy last year because that was his initial plan, and it worked out well until Linus got hurt.